Okay, so this is Sonce. We've been working together for 3 years, 3 or 4 years, right?
Mm, No, longer, 5 years.
Oh, okay, yeah, 5 years.
Yeah.
We don't work, I mean, we work directly together, but you see my leadership from a different perspective as you don't directly deal with me personally. We are close, our departments do work very close together because you are the head of yours, right?
hmm
So I thought you would bring an interesting perspective on my leadership as someone who's equal to me and sees it all the time.
hmm
So my first question is there anything that I could be doing better or differently in your opinion?
Um, to be honest, no, you pretty much have everything handled. You know what to do and when to do it. You're pretty hands-on with everybody in your department, so I don't think so.
Um, do you think I make a like safe and open environment for the other employees to come and speak to me with problems regarding business or personal issues?
Yeah, yeah, a lot of girls will go up to you and tell you straight up, like, "Hey, so this is happening. We need to fix this immediately." So yeah, the girls
Well,
are not afraid to talk to you about anything.
I I strive for that because I don't want anybody to have issues. Like, especially if it's something that's happening while I'm not there. Like, I want
Yeah,
them to be open enough and trust me enough to believe that I'm gonna understand and take them seriously and try to do something about it. So I
exactly.
try really hard for that one.
hmm
Um, do you think I am responsive to their ideas, requests, and suggestions when it comes to like the aspects of Kids Club?
Yeah, you listen to them, you'll take their opinions into consideration. You'll use some of it to your advantage. Sometimes you're just like, that's not a really good idea. I'm not gonna really use it. Maybe later it's not right for the situation, but yeah, you do use their opinions and listen to everything they have to say. So yeah.
I'm glad somebody sees it.
No, hey, I work with you all the time, so I see it. I see it all the time.
And it's so funny too because our department is not one that typically gets looked at for stuff like that. So to
Yeah.
have somebody actually notice it in our department, it's kind of awesome.
Yeah. No, of course. I'm always in there, so I get it. I try to help as much as I can too. So,
Are you confident in the overall effectiveness of my leadership to the other girls?
yeah, pretty much. Like I said before, you will listen to what they have to say. You take their opinions into consideration. If something happens in kids club, you literally go and you go and handle the situation as quickly as you can. So, yeah, you do.
You also have the unique perspective of having a supervisor in between the two times that I was a supervisor.
Mhm.
You've seen her leadership as well. Is there any interesting comparisons that you would like to throw out there with that?
Honestly, that you handled situations a little bit better than she did at the time, because I think she was just overwhelmed with everything. She wasn't used to being in that type of leadership. And you've been the leadership before, then you left, and then you came back and your leadership again. So you kept it handled like the whole time. So, but yeah, with her, she kind of just she wasn't used to that much, like being in charge of that many people at once. So it was just really overwhelming for
I
her.
think it was a lot for her to try to take on, and that's partially my fault because I thought she was ready for the position because she had been with me for so long. Uh,
Yeah,
but you never know until somebody tries, and
never exactly.
unfortunately, it just didn't work out in her favor as much as I had expected it to. It's really hard to talk about this conversation because we're both friends with her. We both still talk to her. We have communications. So, and I know we both don't ever want to say anything like absolutely negative and horrible about her because we both love her.
Yeah.
But we also have to be objective and look at her in this type of aspect where as her leadership maybe wasn't suited for that position.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, like I said,
But
yeah. You're right.
it just sucks. It just sucks.
I know it does, but like some people are ready, some people aren't. So it just happens to be like that.
Mhm. And then my last question is, in what ways do you think communication can be improved upon? Because I think that's our biggest downfall in Kids Club is our communication with each other and um, between myself and the girls, and then kids club and management in general?
So as far as kids club with you guys, I think your guys' communication is good. You guys have your group chat. You guys, everyone tells everybody everything. You have your girls that are close to you, and they will, if anything happens that day, they'll tell you that day. They'll text you even while you're at school. They'll text you like, hey, just letting you know this happened. But as far as management needs to come in and like kind of over like your guys' department a little bit more. I mean, I know you do a fantastic job at what you do. You have it handled all the time, but management like needs to come in and see a little bit more of what you
regulate a little bit more, because it shouldn't all be on myself, but they should also come in and look at our group of employees, because I think our group isn't like a lot of the other departments in the company, let alone our club. So I think they should come observe us and see how we interact with each other.
They can like kind of take that information and use it at another gym or something. Like if corporate comes in and watches how you manage your team, they would probably use that for the rest of the gym, like the rest of our company, you know?
And maybe it works for kids club. Maybe it could work for other departments as well, because I know other departments at our specific location have had some kind of issue between leadership and subordinate positions and stuff. So maybe something that would be interesting to look at.
No, seriously, like I said, you do a fantastic job, and like they need to take what you do and you need to go train the other people like how to do their jobs, because like we hear issues about other gyms all the time and then we never get issues at our place, you know, because you
at least not with the other employees, thankfully.
Exactly.
It's usually just members and so.
Oh yeah.
But okay, I thank you. I appreciate your perspective on a lot of things. We're the same age, we hold the same position. We've been at the company for quite a while now, so it's nice to have this perspective on somebody who's like equal to me.
Yeah.
And give me this perspective that's outside of my own. So I appreciate you. I thank you. I love you, and we'll talk to you soon.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye.